Is Windows 11 already a dead operating system? Is what you might be asking yourself after seeing the most recent Steam hardware survey, in which Windows 11 lost 9.6% of its market share of operating systems that have Steam installed on them, which leaves it at about 22.5%. And in comparison, Windows 10 grew by about 11%. So with Microsoft still releasing buggy updates of Windows 11 and their users being outraged that a paid OS will be receiving ads in the future, which I also made a video about, so you should follow to see that. Is everyone finally downgrading themselves back to Windows 10 or abandoning Windows altogether and finally switching to Linux? Well, no, probably not as terrible as Microsoft is treating their users. These statistics are most likely just a result of Steam's monthly hardware survey, because there is just a random number of users that gets tested, and it seems that this time the prompt popped up to a lot more users of Windows 10. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hopefully you're having a nice day. Now, the level of joy that I felt when I saw that Windows 11 pretty much lost 10% of its user base, I must say it felt pretty good. I was feeling like, wow, people really are just pissed at Microsoft. They finally have had enough. So hey, maybe we'll start receiving actual Windows 11 updates that are actually good updates, not just adding features we don't want or need that break other features and just adding ads, because Microsoft at this point just seems to be doing what the hell ever they want, because they know you're not gonna do anything about it. But no, the thing is, Steam's monthly hardware survey, we don't really know what percentage of their player base they actually do test, and it seems that this time around just a lot more Windows 10 users got tested, which Windows 11 is not going anywhere, unfortunately. And one of my viewers recently brought up a very good point. Most people will just never switch from Windows 11, which might be their pre-installed OS or the update that they updated to, just because Microsoft basically forced them. Because the thing is, it's very inconvenient to just go and reinstall a whole nother OS. First, you gotta back up your files, then you have to reinstall all of your programs. Then you just gotta set up all the settings in your programs once again if you have any plugins. So all of these things, you just have to take care of them again. Not to mention that installing a different OS is relatively hard. Because another good point that was brought up, that a lot of kids these days, for example, are not nearly as computer savvy as my generation, for instance, because me and all of my friends, we had computers, and I was like, whoa, it's a computer, man. You can play video games on it and stuff like that. But these days, it's all about smartphones. So kids are very tech savvy about smartphones, but not really about their computers. So even though installing a different OS is very easy, you just need to create a bootable USB drive, plug it into your PC, boots on the USB drive, which, you might have to access BIOS for that, so you can boot straight off of the USB drive. And then you just follow the installer. It's pretty much like installing a video game or whatever else. But hey, that's still extremely complicated compared to the alternative, which is just keep on using Windows 11, because even if Windows 11 gets ads, sure, a lot of us old-timers will be very pissed off, but will kids really care? Will the younger generation really care? Because, these things are already plagued with so many ads that it has just become very normal, which is also a whole bunch of comments that I get these days from younger people. We are used to the fact that we don't have privacy, that we are being tracked, and that we just have ads literally everywhere. So let me know what you think about Windows these days, and what would actually need to happen for the mass user base to actually really start switching from Windows 11 to something else, like Linux, for example. So that is it for today, and hopefully you have a nice rest of your day.